All right, hello. Oh boy. All right, I'm just gonna quickly resize some windows here. So then I could see all the chats and stuff. Hi, Sam. Should probably take off the thing that says starting soon. I'm good at the streaming thing, don't you know? Like, originally I wasn't going to use this new microphone I just bought for this stream, but the thing is, the mount that came with it didn't come off my stand when I unscrewed it. So basically now, like, this stand is fused to the, like, to the attachment is fused to the stand now. So that's a thing that's just gonna have to stay there now. But today we're gonna be making a bunch of things. It's gonna be great. So today we're gonna be making a bunch of things. We're gonna probably start off with making some chicken teriyaki. Very basic version, the kind of version that any old university student can make in 5 seconds. So that's what we're going to be making. We're going to be making the kind that any university student could make in 5 seconds. I'm going to change the color temperature of this lamp so it's a little bit warmer so I don't look as pale. I actually have to get the other webcam on. There it is. There's 2 of them. So actually the thing I'm trying to figure out is I want to give you guys a top-down view of what's going on. So I want to see if I could put this up here. And how I would hold it there, I don't know. But I want to try. Just for the sake of wanting a top-down view. Because although this is probably going to be like my meatloaf stream where no one comes, I still want it to look cool anyways. So actually I'm going to find something. I don't know what could hold it up that high. You came from Twitter. You know, like all the 4 or 5 fucking notifications that Twitter loves to give? It's like, I get, Restream does one, YouTube does one, Twitch does, actually Twitch doesn't do one. I think there should be at least 2 notifications from Twitter. Because that's how Twitter like to be sometimes. Like, it really do be like that sometimes. Actually, maybe some tape is the answer. Or maybe not tape. I feel like tape is a terrible idea. Because what I want to do is mount the, try to mount my webcam up top. I'm going to see if I can find something to do it with. I might be able to. Hold on. Yeah, I'm trying to mount my camera on the ceiling. You know, fuck it. I've got some red tape here. I'm going to mount it instead of to the painted archway that is part of my kitchen. I'm going to put it up top and literally just tape it so that it hangs down. So, give me a minute. This is going to take a quick second. The thing is, I didn't start setting up for the stream until about 5 minutes before. So this is why this is happening now. And then it's going to be some cooking. Yeah, this is going to work just fine. Listen here, Chase. You'll get one. You calm yourself. Goddamn. I might have it. Aha! This is the jankiest setup ever. So we've got it going. Jesus Christ. So now it is mounted on the ceiling. So now we're just gonna zoom in a bit. Alright, so now that that's all sorted, let's get into some actual fucking cooking now. I'm gonna take off my watch, cause absolutely not. And I'm gonna need to grab a pan. I'm gonna use this boy, cause essentially I just need to ignore that bottle cap. That was someone else's drink, not mine. I've drank once. Or, not once. That was just an impulse word. I've drank like maybe 3 or 4 times in my life. Anyways, that's not the point. I'm gonna get a shit ton of fucking chicken out of the fridge now. Drinking ain't bad. Drinking ain't bad at all. That's what I've found. I found drinking ain't that bad. Why am I speaking in a southern accent? I don't know. God, I'm gonna see if I can show you guys what the hell I've just done. Yeah, you see in the upper right hand corner, that thing right there. That's the webcam. Taped to the ceiling with a couple tacks sticking through the tape to make sure it doesn't fall. Fucking Jesus. So I've got a shit ton of chicken. And then I'm going to have to also make a shit ton of rice. And then, once I finish this, we're going to do baking. And I'm going to bake a shit ton of cookies. Because I have a whole bunch of eggs in my fridge that need to be used, because I don't usually have eggs for breakfast or anything like that, because I'm too lazy, and also, yeah, just basically too lazy. So I need to do something with them, so I'm gonna bake them. Fuck. I'm not gonna enjoy the part of this where I have to, you know, touch the raw fucking... I mean, the chicken is just... nice, royalty-free jazz. You know, I'm not sure if baking eggs has been done before. We ought to consult the books. I'm listening to the IHE intro theme. Oh, Jesus. Oh. So let's just... Oh, God, I'm gonna need this open. Oh, it's dripping down my hands. Jesus. Oh, the chicken juice. Just slithering down my hands. The good old chicken juice. So now I'm going to take these out. I'm going to put them into separate bowls. So then when I actually go to slice them, I don't have to bring... You know, I can't say I have. I don't know if... I mean, I know I've had chicken, but I haven't juiced the chicken before. I feel like it'd be a very interesting flavor. And this is going to go in the sink. Because, yep. Now it's time to do a shit ton of chopping. And for that, I need big knife. Where's big knife? Last thing I used big knife for was pizza. I sliced pizza with it and I was like, okay, you're going away. But guess what? You're coming back out because, oh God, it's cold. Fuck. God, if... You know, if Laura ever sees this, she's going to crucify me probably for the way I cut chicken. God. I gotta put a little bit of this on the pan. Oh, that's probably way too much. But it's there already. Like, people that I know are in, you know, school for cooking, and they're learning the proper way to do things. If they saw this, I don't know, it's like I'm probably not doing it correctly, and I'm probably just butchering the fuck out of this. I'm mostly just saying that because I feel like I don't do things correctly most of the time. Low self-esteem. Low self-esteem for all. I mean, whatever, this is just university student trying to, you know, do meal prep. Sauce, this is not burger, this is actually chicken. It's not an E, it's an O, so it's chicken. Hello, sir, I would like chicken. Yeah, I'm making food prep basically for fucking an entire week. Because in theater, you don't get much time to yourself because you're always working on a show. So I literally have had no time to meal prep, so for the past few days, I've just been going out and buying food. Which is, we're like just going fast food, which is, you know, really fucking expensive. Because if you just do that every day, you're not going to have any money. So I had all this chicken in my fridge, and I was like, you know what? Let's thaw this out over the next few days. Cook it up. And then I'll just have a shit ton of chicken teriyaki for the week. Yeah, it's also, yeah, fast food is also, you know, pretty fucking bad. I mean, not that some of the things that are used to chicky teriyaki. I mean, it has a shitload of sugar. Hello, sir. Why are you not cutting through the chicken, sir? Do you need to be sharpened or something? Jesus. It won't go through the chicken. Why is this? And I also bought more chicken that I'm gonna need to probably package up. Either before I make cookies or just after. I got some chicken yesterday that's in the fridge that I'm gonna stuff in the freezer. But I usually stuff it in bags, so I have like 2 of these like chicken breasts together. And then, yeah. Like I usually get a bunch of chicken breasts and then I put 2 of them together and just shove them in the freezer. And then they just live in the freezer until I decide to thaw them out. Usually I just put them in the fridge for a few days and then they don't, you know, go bad until I want to use them in like 2 days. And it's worked for me so far. I do the same with ground beef too. When I buy it, I package it up and put it in the freezer. And then I'm like, I want to make tacos tonight. I just take one of those out. But with ground beef, what I do is I basically just sort of almost boil it in a way, you know? Like, I'll just boil... Like, almost like, no, not boil. Mostly, like, steam the beef. Lightly steam the beef, and then that also, you know... You got a bachelor's tip for me. Do tell. As someone who lives alone, I appreciate actually helpful tips to living alone. Ground pork, you say? It's less expensive, and in my opinion tastes better. I'll have to give that a try. I have not tried ground pork. Ground pork tacos sounds like some kind of actually really good. Get some ground pork, and then add, you know, the taco seasoning. See, that sounds pretty freaking good right there. Because probably a decent amount of my money from grocery shopping goes towards, like, beef. Like, ground beef and shit. If pork is less expensive and it tastes better, I could give that a try. So, I mean, Hamburger Helper could also be made with chicken as well. I mean... Alright, that's a few of those done. There's a little tiny one in here. Shit, this is gonna be a lot of chicken. Maybe I might have to freeze a few of these meals or something. It's better for the environment? How's it better for the environment? Isn't it just a different animal dying or something? I don't know. Oh my gosh, animals are dying! Well, sometimes that needs to happen. It's like... people when they're like, oh my gosh, you can't eat chicken, you're killing a life. If I don't eat chicken then that means that a chicken's gonna be saved. It's gonna be... No, that just means someone else is gonna take that chicken that you otherwise would have bought. It's not stopping much, unless you build up an actually good movement. Yeah, you wouldn't really be able to get that good of, like, you know, like being vegan might help some people, but the people who go vegan because they say they're helping animals, I'm really sure that they're not doing too much. You're just not giving companies any money, but animals are still going to die regardless of that decision. Really? I didn't know that. So it's just like the amount of feed and stuff is one reason why it's better. Oh, come on, you. I mean, actually, that makes sense. That does actually make sense. I'm gonna have to check that notification on my phone after, because I literally have raw chicken all over my left hand. I'm probably gonna be really fucking tired of chicken after this week. God, I just realized the extent of the amount of chicken I just totally butchered. Well, what are you gonna do? It's already been done. Now I just gotta figure out how much fucking rice I gotta make for this. Like, Jesus, I gotta make a fair amount of rice. I mean, luckily rice is super good to reheat, and chicken is also pretty good to reheat. I feel like I could totally do with, like, a stir fry or something. It's like once the chicken was cooked and the... Oh, actually, I don't know if that's how a stir fry works. Well, like, putting the rice and the chicken both into a pan at the same time, and then adding, like, you know, the teriyaki sauce or something. I also want to try, like, doing, like, egg fried rice or something. Because I need to learn how to cook more things, because I can cook a handful of things well, and there's a bunch of other things I can cook, but the thing is I just, A, lack time, and B, just lack the will to want to do it. Like, I need to get more recipes. Like, I've got a good recipe for meatloaf now, so one of these days I can make another meatloaf if I wanted to. Meatloafs are good for a couple days of leftovers. baby corn. I have not had corn in a long while. Usually I only have corn occasionally at like family gatherings when we have like a big supper or something. That's usually it for me when it comes to corn. I'm gonna put a little bit of like, I usually put a little bit of onion on chicken when I cook it. Just because nice smell and also fabulous flavor. Let's make sure that oil gets everywhere so that all the chicken can cook. I'm going to start the chicken right away, but I need to get some rice. Make sure that my dishes are sort of cleaning a little bit. I think I need to put more jazz on. Alright, rice. So let's see, 1 cup rice, 2 cups water. And this is good until 2020. Not bad. I gotta clean out this pot first. Do it. Totally do it. I should do more things with rice, because I know I could do more than just chicken and rice. It's like I say to myself all the time, I'm like, you know, you could do a bunch more things with all this stuff you have, and then I'm like, but the 4 things I'm familiar with, though. And I never end up making anything new. Alright. So I usually do like 2 cups of it, 2 cups rice, or 1 cup rice, 2 cups of water. You too. See you later, Chase. All right. Okay. Maybe I should do like 3 cups rice, 1 cup rice, 2 cups water. So how much, I want to see how much 3 cups of rice is, so then I know what I'm getting myself into. Yeah, I feel like with the amount that rice expands, 3 cups of rice is probably going to be fine. And if not, I can always make more. Rice doesn't take long. So let's do 3 cups rice, and then I guess 6 cups of water. Really quickly, just adjust my setup here. Quickly just wash off this counter. It's a little bit cleaner. And I think what we could do is probably start working on some cookies, maybe? Or I could also just focus on the teriyaki for now and then do cookies later. Alright, so I'm getting that going. Looking at a nice clean counter now. Alright. Alright, so we've got the chicken teriyaki started. What's going on over there? I feel like I should start with that. Actually, I'm not gonna just keep doing that. I'm gonna grab my chair. I'm actually gonna move the webcam over top of the stove. Alrighty. There we go. So now this is going. That's going. One thing I'm going to do that I usually do with my rice. So I'll grab a little bit of butter and put a little bit of butter in with the rice, and I think it helps it not stick to the bottom. I'm going to grab that. a wee little knob of butter. Put a wee little knob of butter in there. Usually helps a little bit, and then my stuff doesn't stick to the bottom. Just super nice. Hello, YOLO Yark. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, currently we're just making some chicken teriyaki. Got some rice going over here and some chicken going over there. So now I'm basically just waiting for the rice to boil, and I'm going to turn that down. I'm going to let that cook for a while. Focus a little more on the chicken. Damn, the chicken teriyaki I have in the fridge is good till 2020. Used to be able to say, wow, that's 2 years. Not anymore. I'm gonna get some iced tea that I made last night. Alright, just while that cooks, we'll switch to webcam only view. Just for a little bit. Because I feel like I'm going to need a fair amount of teriyaki sauce for all that chicken. I've got this bottle and I got this bottle as well. So both of these bottles are going to be going. Oh, the color temperature of my webcam just changed. Now I look all blue. We don't want that. I want it nice and warm. I want a warm looking temperature for my webcam. So we're gonna stir the webcam. We're gonna stir the webcam. We're gonna stir the chicken a little bit more. A few other things I need to grab out. Got a little bit left in this bottle of soy sauce that I've got here, and then also another bigger bottle. This is the brand, at least in Canada, that I personally recommend. best soy sauce I've ever had. Hashtag not sponsored. And also another thing that helps make chicken teriyaki really good. Okay, that's boiling. I need to turn that down. Put a lid on it. Check on that in a few minutes. But I've also got like this ground ginger. Not specifically like President's Choice ground ginger, but just ground ginger in general. Would you autofocus, sir? But yeah, ground ginger is really good. And that really gives a nice taste to my chicken teriyaki. And you know, I've got some carrots that I really should eat in the fridge, so I think I'm just gonna have some carrots with this when I eat as well. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. I need to get rid of some of that water actually, so I might take off this lid. Just because I need to make sure that this, like, message on. Thanks, Sam. How you doing on this fine day? I need to get rid of a bunch of that water that's accumulated at the bottom, and then I can add like teriyaki sauce and all that good shit. And after all this chicken teriyaki stuff is done, we're gonna make cookies too. We're gonna do some baking today as well. I've got I've got a recipe for like chocolate chip cookies we're gonna follow. I've changed up the recipe a little bit, just cause my kitchen's, you know, oven is a little bit different and doesn't like to cook things the same. I still haven't really figured out my oven and its strengths and weaknesses yet. Hopefully soon. What would you like to talk about? Have you... Oh yeah, I posted a thing in the Discord about the movie Arrival. I don't know if you've seen the movie Arrival, but I was required to watch that as part of one of my classes. It was an interesting movie. And it's weird because he also made us read like part of the book, I believe, that the movie was based on. Very interesting. Wondering if you've seen it. Alright, let's get this going on high here. That's true, yeah. I mean, I kind of knew, like, I don't know, the twist, is it the same in the book as it is in the movie? Yes, Josh Cole, I am Chef Boyardee, have you noticed? Anyways. Like, Yeah, the book, I feel like they both explore different sides of the movie, I think. Like, the movie itself seemed, I mean, at least at first, to someone who never watched it, just basically an average horror movie, or not horror movie, a fucking sci-fi, like, alien movie. And then, yeah, the book was a lot more, like, it explored a lot more of the psychological aspects of it, I think, better than the movie did. But the movie overall was pretty solid, and I mean, the ending was different from the book, but I still feel like it worked. Like, though I feel like the ending also of the movie was a bit of a cop-out. Just, I don't know. I'm not good at talking about movies, but I did enjoy Arrival. I thought it was a decently well-made movie. I mean, with the amount that you've talked about Blade Runner 2049, I'm not surprised. I haven't seen Blade Runner 2049, but one day I hope to watch it. I don't know, maybe if you ever come up here or something, we could do that. I mean, that'd be fun. All I need right now is for all the water that's in here to go away. There's so much water in here. I want to spend more time with you guys, but you're so far away. One day you guys will come up here, one day, and then we will have the most wonderful time. Hell, I'd even wait for you to come up to get my West Ed passes. I've got West Ed passes that I haven't used yet, and I'd wait for you guys to come up. It just sucks because, like, Josh never gets time off of work. Yeah, perhaps, like, another convention. And with how good Josh seems to be doing with, you know, getting on track with debt and stuff, I'd totally say that you guys could probably come up here. Like, at some point for a convention or something, we could hang out. I wonder if there's any summer conventions or something that, you know, would allow you guys to come up here. So, I mean, I'm done in April. My semester's done in April. Oh wow, that sizzling is getting pretty loud. Soon we're gonna need to start to put some of this stuff in, huh? Teriyaki sauce. Yeah, that sizzling is definitely increasing in volume. The mic is finally starting to pick it up. See, my idea of chicken teriyaki is probably different than your idea of chicken teriyaki, because when chicken teriyaki usually encompasses more than just rice and chicken and teriyaki sauce and shit, but for me, right now, I've got the absolute basic version of it kind of down. So I just do the absolute basics like rice, chicken, teriyaki sauce. I mean, I've got some carrots in there, but I'm not going to cook carrots. I don't know. Weird opinion time. I don't think that cooked carrots are all that good. I feel like the texture of them is really weird. And like, I don't know, that, like, when people like boil carrots or something, I'm like, but no, carrots are supposed to give you that nice satisfying snap when you bite into them, or if you break them in half. I personally just like prefer, you know, raw carrot. Raw carrot, because, I don't know, raw carrot just seems better to me. Ow. Right, time to add the teriyaki sauce. Let's turn this down a lot, like all the way down. That's not nearly enough teriyaki sauce. Hence why I bought another. Yeah, I suppose it also just really depends on the person too. I just prefer the carrot, like, carrots to me are meant to be served raw. I don't like a lot of cooked vegetables. Unless it's like sort of deep fried, like tempura or something. There's like the veggie fries at the one place in town, you know the one. Like, that's what I like mostly with vegetables, is if they're like deep fried, but usually when they're cooked I don't terribly enjoy it. Alright, let's hold off on the teriyaki sauce for now. Let's add a little bit of soy sauce for a lot, and a little bit of ginger. And then let's stir that up. Gotta make sure that I don't eat too much of this now. Just so then I've got enough of this for later in the week. Now let's add a little bit more teriyaki sauce. Because I'm also going to take some of this cooked sauce and, you know, make sure I put that in the dishes with shit. Cool. And that teriyaki sauce is going back in the fridge. Those two are going to go in recycling. Now really with that, we just got to wait for it to be done. That's gonna be some good shit right there. Like, damn, that is gonna be some good shit. Okay, I don't need this chair in here anymore. So yeah, this is what we're looking at right now. Just letting that kind of heat up a little bit, let all the teriyaki sauce heat up, and just kind of go like that. Oh dude, I'd love it if you came up here and made some food. So I mean, all I've really had of yours is your pierogies, and if your pierogies are freaking half as good as, you know, all the other shit you make, I am very excited. Sup, Jared? And if I have time today, I want to hop over to Best Buy and maybe pick up a new pair of headphones with the Best Buy gift card I have, because I still need to do that, because my headphones have broken in more ways than one now, and I need something better for streaming VR, because I want to stream like this game called Orbis VR, which is kind of like if RuneScape were in VR and really freaking good. I mean, RuneScape is already freaking good. You bake a mean pizza. I am interested. But yeah, like Jared was, he found the game and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna pick it up and then we can play it. And then of course Steam library sharing didn't work with it. But then after that, my friend Grant, Grant is the best, I love Grant, was like, I was talking to him about the game and then randomly he just gave me the game. And I was like, damn Grant, okay. So hopefully gonna play that today. I want today to sort of be my day off of stress and shit. You got a refund? Why did you get a refund? What, like, the sharing thing? Are you just gonna make a new, like, are you just gonna, like... Love you too, man. Have a good day. So, I mean, it's like, are you just gonna create a character on my account? Oh, you'll buy it for your main Steam. Okay. And then you'll just maybe link your account again? Or something? Are you just gonna buy it on your second one as a gift for your main? Is that how you're gonna do it? Figured. Right, I'm gonna turn this to low. I'm gonna put those away. I'm gonna grab this one. I'm gonna grab things for the chicken. Oh yeah, now I'm gonna taste it. We're gonna do some tasting. We're gonna dish up now. Yeah, that rice is looking good. And I think hopefully this will be all that I'll eat of this right now, and then I'll save the rest for other days. I mean, here's the final dish. Looking pretty frickin' tasty. There we go. Now we've got some teriyaki here, and I'm gonna eat it. I'm just gonna eat it, and this will be my lunch for today. And I'll probably do something different for supper, and then this will probably be my supper for a few days. Because supper is important. I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit. I'm gonna just go back. I don't know if any of that shit was copyrighted or not. Probably wasn't. That's the hope anyways. There we go. Pretty freaking good. And a little more soy sauce. So after this, we're gonna do some baking. We're gonna make some cookies and whatnot, which is gonna be super freaking awesome. In between now and then, I'm gonna eat some of this, so I actually, you know, have some sort of like, all I've had for sort of a breakfast today was some bacon and some toast and some microwave bacon. I almost said bacon and some microwave toast, but that would be awful. Yeah, don't do bacon and microwave toast. That sounds bad. I had some microwave bacon and toast and sort of just made that into a sandwich. Most of my bread just comes out of my freezer. I'll take it out at night and then it'll be ready for the morning and I can just toast it. I haven't had bread in a few months. The bread in there is from September, but thanks to the wonderful act of freezing, hasn't gone bad. Probably not up to the glory of fresh baked bread, but it's there. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna eat, and I will be back in a little bit. In a little bit. I shall return. Hi, welcome back to, yeah. So anyways, now that I have eaten, we're gonna actually have to put all that shit away. We, as in me, you don't have to do anything. It's okay. You get a break. I guess? You get a break? Is that what it is? Who knows, really? All I know is I need to move this thing again. Because the whole purpose of today was to create a shit ton of leftovers for future meals. So, I actually need to package those leftovers. I've got a shit ton of these bowls in here, which I will use. It's great because they're like, I think this is ceramic. I don't remember. Excuse me. That's some good teriyaki though. So, let me grab these bowls, and then I'll be able to have all this for supper for the next few weeks. First thing is I'm gonna tape my webcam back to the ceiling because I want you guys to have the best views of me cooking ever. Or baking, I guess. Jesus. Okay, come on. Get up there. So now I need to actually adjust the focus of that webcam because currently it is focusing like right here on the archway. Actually, I just realized I need to completely flip this around. And I need this one again. Ta-da! Look at how cool this... Okay, cool. You could see that I'm, like, down here. And I don't think I'm gonna zoom it in. Also... If you haven't noticed, I've got this little box down here. This is my interface for my microphone, which is off screen in every shot. So, you won't be able to see it. There we go. Just trying to get, like, there's just a cord running all the way up to my ceiling now. So, like, I've got my recipe for my cookies, which we will make. We will be making that. I'm just doing this over and over again. What I need to do is, like, open up all these lids. It makes it easier to take them off. We may have made too much rice. Okay, let's dish out the rice first. I'm gonna have to, like, bring some of this rice to school and see if anyone wants any. Alright, I need to get more, like, a bigger container for this. Yeah, this still smells like Jell-O. I make Jell-O in, like, these glass containers all the time. And I guess when I wash them, they still, like, even though I put them in, like, I put them in the dishwasher and stuff, but they still smell like Jell-O. I wonder how long rice could stay good for in the fridge. Alright, there's that. once I got all the chicken, I'll add a little more sauce to each of these. And to be honest, probably a little bit more chicken to eat some of these. Alright, into the fridge they go. Alright, so there's that. Yeah, that was the chicken teriyaki process. And that took us 1 hour 40 minutes. I'm going to take a quick second and do a little bit of dishes, because a little bit of dishes needs to be done. Mostly the fact that the dishwasher is empty, so I should put some dishes in it. Okay, next we shall be making some cookies. But I'm going to be doubling the recipe because we do have chocolate chips. That's a good fucking And do I have chocolate chips? I don't think I do. I don't think I have any chocolate chips. So we'll just have to deal with that, I guess. Yep, I don't have any chocolate chips, so these will just have to be regular, they'll just have to be oatmeal cookies, basically. I mean, oatmeal cookies are good, and these ones, the way I make them, should do it. So this recipe calls for 2 eggs beaten. But I have 5 eggs, so I'm going to do 4. So then I'll have 1 egg left. And I might make more cookies with it? I don't know. Yeah, and I'm just going to put some dishes into the dishwasher. Mainly just to clear some space. Need to clear some space in here for other dishes that I need to do. There's that. Whole bunch. This is probably the least interesting part of the stream right here. Just me putting away dishes. Something that's gotta be done. When you live by yourself, the only person who's gonna do it is you. So you just gotta do it. This cup I'm going to reuse because I'll be fine with that. That's all I can really put in there. everything down my sink because of the amount of rice that's in here. Alright, so in order to make what we're going to make now, you're going to need a few things. So I'm going to just put these over here. These need to be washed out. Actually, there's still a little bit left. Let's put that one back in there. Put that over there. That'll be clean later. We're going to need this. So you're going to need, I'm going to do this double. So I'm going to need 2 cups of butter and 4 cups brown sugar, 4 eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Pretty sure I've got all this stuff except for the chocolate chips. That's the one thing I don't have. So we need to grab Got that bowl. That seems like the biggest one I've got. Oh, whoa, indeed. So now, first thing I actually really need to do is soften the butter. It's gonna be a shit ton of cookies, so I'm probably gonna have to bring some of these to school. That's okay. So this is 2 cups of butter right here, I believe. Hey Google, 2 cups in grams.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Hey Google, 2 US cups in grams.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Why don't you fucking understand? Almonds Dank Meme, thank you for following. Huzzah. Huzzahs all around. Well, anyways. It says that this is a cup. So I'm going to assume this whole thing is 2 cups. That is fair, that is fair, yeah. I did not think of that. So, this is 2 cups of butter. Probably what I'm going to want to do is take the butter and all the sugars and then beat those together. So I need to soften this. Probably just put it in like the microwave for a few seconds. I should have probably just put that in like, I don't know, I should have put this out while I was making the other stuff in order to soften it, but not just 2 seconds. Stupid microwave. If it's slightly melted, that's fine. We can deal with that. Alright, I think that's soft now. Actually, I'm going to reuse that bowl. So, because I need to get, like, if this calls for 2 eggs, normally I need 4. These are all going, saying they're going to go bad on the 14th, so I need to use them now. Wait, what's that test, that egg test? How to tell if your expired eggs are good to eat. Fresh eggs will sink on their sides. Older eggs will sink. Okay, so now I guess I'm gonna test and see if my eggs are good. With a cup of water. First thing I'm gonna do is take a little bit of that water out. Right, I think he's still good. What does it standing on its tip mean? Oh shit. I'm getting a lot of frickin' water on my table. I'm gonna assume that all of these are good. Because... So I've got 1 egg left, so I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with it. But really, as long, like, the eggs are still good. They didn't float to the top, so they're okay. Got a little more iced tea, I'm thirsty. So let's quickly get a fork. There we go, now we're just getting the eggs nice and beat. Alright. Well, let's get the brown sugar out. If we need 2 cups of brown sugar, that means we need 4 cups of brown sugar. Which, damn boy, that's gonna be a lot of sugar. Whatever, I just don't want these eggs to be gone to waste. Let's see. Okay. That clay thing, or whatever that's in there that keeps my brown sugar like nice and malleable, likes to try and join in on the baking fun. Now I get to take out this thing. Okay, that's cooled down. It works. Alright, here comes some noise. Oh shit, that is just spewing every fucking where. I need to get bigger bowls. just gonna put that over my computer. Jesus. This is gonna be difficult. They really don't. Holy fucking shit. Hold on, I just found a bigger bowl. See, this is one reason why I thought it was a smart idea to put towels over everything. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, we don't want, like... The last thing we want is for anything to get onto, any of this new technology I bought. Namely, my microphone and the interface that makes it work. Luckily, nothing has flown as far as the microphone yet. Right, here comes the eggs. Alright, I need a teaspoon of vanilla. Tablespoon. Teaspoon. Grab my vanilla from my baking cabinet. That's basically my baking cabinet down there. That's all I use that for. Just baking. I realized I've been actually pretty quiet this stream. Or I guess I'm just so focused on this. I mean, usually when I stream, I try to be a bit more active and I guess a little more entertaining. I don't know. Streaming is a little bit hard because you have to like keep talking and talking and talking a lot sometimes, I find. Oh, I did get a little bit on my screen. It's okay, I've got towels over all the other important parts, like my interface and my computer keyboard. Now I need flour, and I'm gonna need fucking 4 cups of flour, Jesus. Gonna try and get a bunch of the stuff out of here for this. Like, there's a bunch of I'm sure just still in there. Time to get the flour. It's days like this that do make me appreciate living alone. It's like if I want to bake, I gotta clean the kitchen, I gotta do it, and then I know that it's my mess that to be made. I'm responsible for myself. Yeah, it's probably a good thing I switched to this bowl. But it's like, if I want to, fuck it, I could just make cookies. It's entirely my decision. Then 3, I believe. Just tuck that in a little bit tighter. Then 4. I'm gonna need to get some bigger baking bowls one of these days. So how much some recipes require, like, I'm gonna need some bigger bowls. One thing I'm going to do real quick is just a shit ton of flour underneath here. Just need to get rid of that. Perhaps put it in the stuff we're making. We're doing this together. You and me, we're doing this together. Jesus, I have a shit ton of stuff in my sauce. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this one pretty slow if I don't want to get a shit ton of, I mean, I need to get more paper towel, hold on. Luckily, there isn't too much I need to add to this still. Damn it. Now we need a shit ton of quick oats, so probably what I'm gonna do for these, I'm gonna put them in like a cup at a time or something. Maybe I'll do 2 cups and maybe that'll be all I'll need. Who knows? Actually, what if I just stir this myself? I'd make a hell of a lot less of a mess. Because I can at least control myself a lot better than I can control that thing. Actually, let's start the oven now. I'm gonna go about 325. The recipe called for 350, but last time I made it, it burnt them all. So I'm just gonna try lower temperature, and I'm gonna try checking on them more often. I might not need more than 2 cups of quick oats for this. Yeah, I'm not gonna do more than 2 cups of quick oats. I'm gonna need to do a nice sweep in here. Not bad for his like $15 mixer or whatever. To be honest with you, I'm not great either. Okay, I'm gonna take these away. Making sure nothing's inside that box. I mean, the box was only 45 bucks. But I don't want to spend more money on that again. There we go. Woo! Let's get some pans out. Okay, what the fuck? That's not what I fucking wanted. Stop it. Stop moving. Eat the cunt. Right, now we're gonna just make some cookies, I guess. I feel like I can make these bigger. What I like about this recipe is it's like you can either have an oatmeal cookie if you want, or if you add chocolate chips to it, it's an oatmeal chocolate chip cookie. And both are equally good kinds of cookies in my mind. Oh god, there's gonna be a lot of cookies here. I'm definitely gonna have to send a package of these cookies to school with me to uni, because damn, there's a lot of cookies here. I only made double because I needed to get rid of some eggs. Move these a bit closer together, just because I want to get as many of these baked as possible. I'm probably not gonna edit this stream down, to be honest with you. This stream will probably just be up as like a VOD on my channel, and so then if people want to skip to points in the thing they can, but I'll just keep it up for, like, you know, analytics sake, and yeah. Appreciate the people who have come into the stream so far and said hi. I really do appreciate it. And everyone who's come to the stream so far, thank you for watching. It does kind of suck to not have anyone watching, but when people do come, it's awesome. Okay, let's put in these bigger sheets first. Hey Google, set a timer for 12 minutes.
Sure, 12 minutes. Starting now.
Do you remember how you had me then? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out.
Alright, so I'm gonna see. I'm gonna put some stuff in Discord here. Alright, just gonna put some. There we go. Yeah, so now they're in the oven, so now we just kind of wait. Damn it. Stop it. Get in the garbage, you piece of shit. Alright, now, just kind of wait. I've got one egg. One egg left, and I don't know what to do with that one egg. It's going to be interesting to see how these turn out. I'm really hoping for the best here. I'm so hoping for the best. just take a picture. I overestimated how much rice I was gonna need for meal prep, and now I have a container full of cooked rice. If anyone wants it. I'm just putting it in the Facebook group I have, just to see if anyone just wants a shit ton of rice. Because if anyone wants that rice, this. Hey Google, how much time is left on my timer?
You've got 4 minutes and 53 seconds left.
I don't know what to say, honestly. I mean, at this point, I could probably stop streaming and it'd be fine. One thing I'm gonna try is just see how they're doing. Do I have toothpicks somewhere? I'm just gonna test these and see how they're doing. Hey Google, how much time is left on the timer?
T-minus 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Think I might be able to take them out then? Are they fucking burning already? It might be fucking burning already. Why can I never get these things to not fucking burn? Every single fucking time I make these. Look how fucking pale. How? How every time do I manage to fucking burn the bottoms of these? Fuck you, stupid oven. I even lowered the fucking temperature and they're still burning. Like, what the fuck? Hey Google, how much time is left on the timer?
You've got 21 seconds remaining.
Goes out. Hey Google. Hey Google. Stop. Hey Google, remind me tomorrow at 8 a.m. to bring the rice to school.
Alright, I'll remind you tomorrow at 8 a.m.
I'm gonna go now, guys, so thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.